naturally, you do begin to outscale as Ksante in that side lane, so we'll have to see how that's going to be the case, but much more focused on individual lanes for Heretics and just saying, look, we will start...
Easy enough secure for the Fnatic jungler, but Dagdas is in the area, having a snifter to see if he wants to trade in. Wei goes in with the Eclipse, Zenith played onto Lospa, his aftershock just times out. Daglas stepping forward, Hype trying to kill off Lospa, Daglas dashes in with the Warrior Trickster, now Upset and Razork need to run. As the chase continues, flash from Wei. Upset trying to dash away, he'll flash the wall. Razork flashed out as well. In the end, they knew Scuttle Crab was spawning after they forced Fnatic away. Daglas recalls and spam pings his blue. It's like, we need to protect this blue, we need to protect this blue. Wei opens up towards top. Fnatic trying to defend Upset's ability to get close to CS, to be honest. Hex flash over. Daglas on miasma. Dodges away with the Warrior Trickster. The hook lands into the wall as well. Vladi flashes across, the curtains open, and Daglas falls for first blood.
Daglas trying desperately to get some extra experience and gold, but ends up costing him pretty substantially, with Fnatic picking him up as a kill. Depends on how it plays out and kind of how much of a gold lead the Renekton's been able to get. Sober's been doing well.
Can't make it in. Tracyn looks for Q3, doesn't land it, but the all-out does come out. Daglas still here. Sober with that dominus. Forcing another Cyclone out of Daglas, who isn't going to be able to do too much. Sobo did have to flash, but that's about
second dragon, play around bot side, keeping Upset in a position where he's within touching distance at least of Hype. And Sober has been just solo.
Upset now has his Razork is. Ooh! Lospa looking for a flash. Then it's played in from Wei into the solar flare, the culling down onto Lospa. But with Vladi just around the corner and the curtains opening, Hype needs to begin to back away. Serin trying to get here, but a little late to the party. Could scatter the weak onto Razork. Unleash Power is not going to be enough damage to kill off that Lee Sin. Fnatic get a kill and then
close to it. Hype needs to get there as well. So they'd like to play it a little slow before they have to enter into this, but off these next wave and they should be fine. Daglas maybe bomb.
Wei hooked up. Trading onto Lospa. They dive in. Lospa gets culled. Dragon's Rage kick out of Razork, who dives back in onto Wei. Cyclone from Daglas. The TP's coming in. Razork's just dead as Vladi joins the fray. Shoot a daybreak. They don't want to chase him too far because that gaze could be petrifying, but Razork dies just before the Drake, and that makes it a lot easier for Heretics to set up. When the enemy doesn't have a jungler, I find taking objectives slightly more simple. Oh, Upset has to cleanse. Caught out with the scat of the week. Heretics going to step
and that's relatively unfortunate for Fnatic, because it means that's the dragon going over. It's the control that they could have had off the back of this, but they were
a lot of ways to find engages. As Razork looks for another one on Wei, he was going to get Shield of Daybreak stunned. This tower down to a single plate means that Fnatic can just push in for it, and ooh, Sonic Wave. Wei is around here in a way that he should not be. I do not understand why he continued to try and trade after Serin had walked a long way away.
Yeah, because as soon as that Sonic Wave connected from Razork, I was not wanting to play there as Serin, yeah. Especially when he has Flash, he has a lot of tools that can try to set up.
I'm trying to trade onto Upset, the culling. Upset has the flash depth charge used as well from Lospa, who does have the flash to get across the wall if he wants to go for a chase. But wisely, Fnatic back away from that play. Curtains open. Lospa. Flash, dredge line. Just the dredge line. Curtain call comes just a little bit short as Hype is able to dash away. Deadly Flourish not hitting either. Vladi still looking for a further chase to flash away from Hype, and now Sobero.
Oh no!
Oh God!
Oh no!
Okay, no. We need to see Daglas, who's now in the pit. Daglas actually going to start the top. Sobero looking for that flank position. Scatter the weak landing onto Lospa. Razork still flashless after that earlier engage. Sobero slices across the wall onto Daglas. Sonic Wave hits the Wukong as well. Razork goes in, but it's caught up with the Cyclone. All out on the backline as well as Razork's forced to dash away. Lospa already down, the curtains open, only hitting onto the clone for now. Razork secures the Drake, Tracyn so low. Wei going back with the Zenith Blade. Tracyn dies to the poisonous Vladi. Claims a double in the pits.
Fnatic still want to chase though. Deadly Flourish just barely dodged away from by Serin, so Heretics, they're going to look for a little poke, but it's a Fnatic win across the board.
Yeah, big fight from Fnatic. Oh, Sobero. This time the blast going good. Flash with Predator for the stun. The Deadly Flourish for the follow-up, but Upset makes the job done. Secures his first of the game. Sonic Wave from Razork. Can't get in range to follow that up with the resonating strike.
Still though, huge win for Fnatic. Yeah. Dragon, 3 kills for, well, 4 kills in the end for 1. And honestly, really great play from both Razork and Sobero, playing around the timers of the Wukong as Lospa.
Serin is dead. Serin thought he was safe, and upset puts him in his place. Second of the game, Vladi takes the tower on the bot side. The game has exploded in Fnatic's favor.
So as that fight was kicking off, Zobro chased Daglas into the river. So Daglas had to use the clone to get over
Up with the Eclipse, Serin steps out of the back of it. Curtain call now down for the next little while.
Still, I imagine want that reset for upset, because surely he has Infinity.
Daglas hooked, has to use the Cyclone. Tracyn trying to protect him. Daglas flashes the wall, but Upset's bullet follows him. That was great from Fnatic, greed from Daglas.
Yeah, very surprised that he managed to end up getting called. Or, sorry, being in that position to get called. So Fnatic punished justly, and now move over towards this Baron. That may have just been enough to get them the control they need.
Oh yeah, Upset's cleanse about to come off cooldown. We've got a Petrifying Gaze, a Dragon's Rage, and a Dominus as Tracyn tries to step forward, pulled back Miasma, Solar Flare, culling down as well. Great scat of the week onto forwards, Lospa almost forwards. Vladi trying to open up with the Noxious Blast. Hype dashing towards the mid lane wave. Wave flashing away from the dredge line. Razork looking for the Sonic Wave, can't land. It doesn't flourish on the way though. Is going to lock him in place and he will fall. Fnatic have found two. We'll look for more. Daglas up in 4 seconds time. Fnatic turn their attention towards the Chemsol.
Razork tickling Hype at the end of that Sonic Wave, but not going to be able to connect. So I think Fnatic, massive plays again, like just
genre rather than the magic resist. As Lospa looks for the hook once again. Setting up vision, looking to kick onto Tracyn. Hype caught out with Death Charge. Razork looking to the flank as well. Good Solar Flare. Hype able to survive this. Sobro trying to get into the backline. Tracyn still surviving. A Cyclone onto Sobro. Razork goes in, but the Pathmaker out. Unleashed power. Oh! Sobro just absolutely swept them! He just absolutely melted them! Crazy from this Renekton. I thought he was done for, but he's just too far ahead, and Heretics don't have the answer for a crop.
the Sterix gauge pop plus the empowered heal and damage was crazy from Sobro on the side of that fight. Still, Fnatic, they will manage to push on through as Upset.
He flashed for a 4th shot too. Like, that's sending a message right there.
Yeah.
He's yet to die this game alongside Vladi and Sobro. Serin able to dodge to the side of the Sonic Wave, but Vladi does not want him to escape. Another Sonic Wave hits, and the Scatter of the Week gets Razork out of tower range. Fnatic will clean up this game and take us to Game 3 in this series.
Honestly, 2 pretty clean games on both sides. A few upsies from Razork, like on the lead same with taking Qs he shouldn't have, but across the board.
Bounce back from Game 1. What changed here in Game 2?
I don't think there is something that changed that much. I think we are playing very scared, and I think we're choking a lot. And I think if we just play with confidence, we're gonna beat them. I don't think they're doing anything. I think they're just being passengers. So we just need to have confidence.
Yeah. Passenger princesses. So how is it working with Sobro on side lane? How is it like communicating with him regarding who opens where? Is it a smooth relationship?
Yeah, I think we are both speaking. I think he is very smart. He has a lot of experience. Sometimes he is doing some silly mistakes, but I think he's very smart on side, and we both get to learn with each other.
All right. Best of luck for your next game, Vladi. And now we're gonna walk